Well, of course, good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Jason over here is Signature Esports, and what a pleasure it is to be broadcasting a new league, a new group, a whole new slew of people out here. They are qualifying right here at Talladega. Joe Six-Pack Racing. And welcome aboard to the Signature Esports family. Good to see everybody out there. Give us a like, a follow, and a subscribe. Hit the notification bells out there for me. And you'll be alerted to when we go live each and every week. Lots of broadcasts coming up. We're going to get back to basically our regular scheduled program here over the next couple of weeks. Talladega is the best track out there. Three-wide racing can be done pretty smoothly, and that's my opinion. Of course, the super speedways are a whole lot of fun. They're getting qualifying finish. We're following along with the number 13 here, driving that Sour Apple Red's Apple Ale, the wicked little paint scheme he's got going on right there. I do hope you guys are having a fantastic new year, and when I tell you what, it's been one heck of a year, that's for sure, already. Here is David Swift, Joe Six-Pack Racing to the number 13. Out there qualifying, got his first lap underway. Wayne Garland looks like to be the fastest one out there at the moment, so we'll wait for them to finish up the starting grid. We'll get things ready to rock and roll, and we'll be back at it again here in just a moment. But in the meantime, in between time, here's the race info. They're going to run 60 laps here at Talladega. Right now, the track temperature 112 degrees Fahrenheit at this 2.65 mile super speedway. Air temperature right there at 82 degrees Fahrenheit, 74% humidity. Clear skies with a 7-mile-an-hour wind. So that's good. That wind's going to make a factor when it comes to where they're going to be on the track. Still going to be able to run, 200 miles an hour around this big old bad boy. SCTV on Roku, and today's broadcast brought to you by Ryco Motorsports. Go to ryco-motorsports.com. Find out more information about how you can be one of the fastest on the track. They've got some really awesome dirt series, some dirt track paint schemes out there. Or not paint schemes, but setups. So go and check them out for me, and I'd greatly appreciate that, of course, and always. SCTV on Roku. You can go watch some of our past broadcasts up there. Go to your Roku-enabled device. Hit the fantastic search bar, search in Signature Esports TV, and you'll see the SCTV logo. Take the money and run. Talladega. And we are about to get underway here in just a little bit. This is their season opener, of course. Joe Six-Pack Racing. You can find them on Facebook. Go give them a like and follow for me. I would greatly appreciate it. Let these guys get some popularity out there. Have some fun. Thinking Flicka, I'm on fire out there. Let's go Brian Heaslett out there. That's James Sumner. James and Summer Decker. Good to see you. Thank you for the new subscription out there, Dinka. I appreciate you very much. Go follow Dinka Flicka on Twitch. He is pretty much wicked, just like this number 13. And he's going to get off track. These guys have finished up qualifying. We're going to just have a few minutes of an awkward moment of silence. The Geico, there's Fred the flagman right there above the start-finish line here at Talladega. Geico Motorsports, or the Geico 500 Talladega. I do enjoy the Talladega 500 each year, and hopefully Geico sticks with it. Starting grid, it's popping up. They're loading in. Here it is. Rad Stevens is going to be your pole sitter. 51.431 for his time. That was absolutely cool. Wayne Garland, we saw him up at the top of the list for a little while, but the number 84, the New England driver, is going to be there on the outside pole position. Lance Brantlinger, he's going to be there in the number 8, inside row number 2, with Al Reed in the number 3. Robert McFarland, the number 1, he's going to be sitting there in row number 3, inside of Brian Heaslett. The guy who got a hold of me, appreciate you very much. Mike Brodus Sr., the number 73, he's going to be there in 7th, inside row number 4 of David Lomaga in the number 34. Sammy Davis in the number 54, inside row number 5, with Thomas Hubble in the number 17. Mike Killingbeck, good number 70. I'm learning their names as I'm saying them, folks. Robert Suki, he's going to... Suku, sorry about that. Chusku, I'm that Michigan driver. Buddy, I'm going to ask you what your stuff is after the race. The number 187 is going to be out there. in row number 6 with him, so apologies about that. I don't mean to butcher your name. My last name is Followell, so think of how many times mine's gotten butchered. Josh Bromfield, the number 12, is going to be inside row number 7 of Rob Lowell in the number 96. Kerry Moore, the 9080, is going to be there with Travis Eccles. Travis, good to see you, buddy. We know that you are absolutely awesome. We see you in the Midwest Days of Thunder series quite often. David Swift, Brian Wojcik, the number 9 there, Canadian driver. Good to see him out there, row number 9. Row 10 is Travis Sutphin and Ryan Scrambling in the number 20. There is row 10. Garland in the 81. Conover in the number 56. That's row 11 for you. Torchia in the number 2. Rupert in the number 14. That's going to make up row number 12. And then all the way there at the end, I do believe we're going to have just 2 more drivers. Jared Knox, Matt Newborn, Greg Joe. I believe there's some race controllers out there. They're going to get the warm-up laps underway. We've got Talladega, 60 laps. Roughly about, fuel marker on this one is going to be roughly about, I believe it's right about 25 to 28 laps, depending on where you're at. I thought it only fitting that Drinking Bros Racing be my broadcast booth sponsor today. They do lots of wonderful things for me because it's a Joe Six-Pack Racing. Gotta love it. Thank you for the follow. Has Fred the Flagman ever called in sick? I don't think Fred is ever called in sick. Mike Simmon, good to see you out there on YouTube. Daryl out there on Facebook. Appreciate you very much. 72 getting some shout outs out there. Good to see you. Good to see you. It's Travis Eccles, of course. Garland and Stevens. That's going to be there in the front. There's Garland driving the 84 FedEx Express Toyota Camry. Brad Stevens driving a Chevrolet. There he is in the number 6 Craftsman Chevrolet. The Ford Mustang, the Camaro, and the Toyota Camry. That's going to be the 3 cars in the field. Man, oh man, what fun it's going to be right here at Talladega. Lights are off on the pace car. They're going to enter turn 3, and we're roughly about 30 seconds from Green Flag Racing. And they do have, we were talking about rule sets and stuff like that over there at the Signature Esports Leagues. These guys have some similar rules, and man, you got to hold a line. If you can't hold a line, bye birdie. That's pretty much what I'm seeing on there. AJ Green, Go 72, giving Austin Bloom, good to see you out there. There's some drivers that we know and are very familiar with. Pace car is going to dive off here onto pit road. The 6, the 84, going to take him to Green Flag Racing. Talladega season opener for Joe Six-Pack Racing right here. SCTV, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Ready to rock and roll. Fred the Flagman gives it a good wave, and they are going to be Green Flag Racing right about now. There it is. Green, 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 and they are off like a prom dress, ready to rock and roll. Garland outside, Stevens inside. The 84 and the 6. You've got the 3 of Reed right there. He is putting a little bit of pressure on the high line, trying to get that high line working very quickly and very fast. Moving on down. There they go. Backstretch run. Everything clean so far. 1 through 6, side by side, and you see how the back is starting to come into play right there. That's a good start for these drivers right here because there's a little bit blink going on, so he's going to pull off down the backstretch. Going to make sure that he doesn't impact the race. Quality of racing is all about what you've got going on there. 84 of Garland. Outside line working just a little bit better. The 3 right there to the back bumper. As we see he's lit just a little bit on the outside. Garland's going to lead lap 1 to 3 there in second on the outside. Outside line doing very, very nicely. But Stevens and Reed now making an impact there to the inside. Yellow line rubbing the 6 and the 8. It's Reed and Brantlinger. I'm sorry, Stevens and Brantlinger there on the inside. Trying to catch back up and put themselves back out there in contention. Side-by-side racing can be done for a long period of time here. You just got to be able to make sure that that line is where you need to be. And you got to hold it and stick with it Lap 2, green flag conditions. They're coming down to the front stretch. The 6 and the 8 trying to make that inside line running just a little bit faster, but the 84, he's got some speed up there with the 3. Nice little shove and take. Garland going to lead another lap here. The 3 is going to slide down there in front of the 6 of Stevens. Going to try to make that inside line work just a little bit more. So the 19 of Heaslett on the back bumper of the 84 of Garland. Now the Garland losing the lead. Now they're falling back. I tell you what, Reed was doing a great job of trying to pull them in. He was a great pusher, but now he's getting shoved down the backstretch by the 6 of Stevens. Row 3, rocking and rolling the 6. Now trying to slide up high, going outside, the 8 to the inside. The 3 still leading right here. Front stretch tri-oval. The 3 of Reed going to lead lap. Whoa, maybe into lap number 3. Almost three wide right there. Credit to Reed on the lead change right there. 3 lead changes so far. Little side-by-side side draft from the 6 and the 8 right there. The 3 still out front. Good little run going on for all of the drivers right here. Backstretch. There's a long look at where the tri-oval is. Or not tri-oval, the backstretch into turn 3. Sunoco fuel. Gotta love Sunoco fuel. You don't have to. It only benefits racing. Al Reed out front, the number 3 settling into place. They're going single file to the inside. It does look like Stevens trying to make an impact on the upper line, but nothing doing so far. The 84 of Garland, who was out front for roughly about 2 laps, trying to get to the back bumper of the the 6 of Brad Stevens. As you see the drivers come down the backstretch once again, lap 5 being completed, green flag conditions. Roll through the field, see who's your biggest mover so far. That's going to be Ryan Scramling right now. He is up 7 positions with Anthony Garland there to his inside. Those guys trying to stick and move and stick. Now up 8 positions, the 46 trying to get to the back bumper of the number 1 in front of him. That's Robert McFarland. The 54 slides up into place. That's Sammy Davis off 2 positions from where he started. Off 5 positions is Robert McFarland in that number 1. David Swift also in the number 13. We watched him qualify the Reds' wicked green sour apple paint scheme right there. The number 13, that Ford is up 8 positions as well. So he's starting to climb the field after starting in the back of the pack. Started 17th up to 9th right now, and he is really trying to see what's out in front of him. He's got the 12 of Bromfield in front of him. So the 12 and the 13 running simultaneously relative to the position. The 19 of Heaslett, he's got the 84 in front of him. That's Garland. Garland off 4 positions, started 2nd. And now you kind of wonder how long the patience is going to last for the drivers. They're going to be able to hold on to it for as long as possible. Al Reed still leading out front with Brantlinger behind him in the number 8. 34, David Lamaga. He is there in that Halvoline Ford. Lots of movers and shakers. A 70 Navy paint scheme. That's Mike Killingbeck. Rocking and rolling inside line. Inside line moving pretty fast. And when we're looking at blinking, guys, that might just be my screen. It might be on the track. Who knows? We'll see how it goes. You see somebody pull off, normally that's kind of where it's, 19 gets right there, gets a little bit loose. Trying to give a push to the 84 of Garland in front of him, but that kind of didn't work in his advantage. Lost a lot of speed right there, and now inside line working just a little bit better to get in front of him. Al Reed out front, 3 positions, started 4th, and he is now in 1st. He is still leading that inside line very nicely coming out of the backstretch. Brian, thank you very much. Always, I enjoy broadcasting. I like Cup Series. I like Super Speedways. We got Dirt Series a little bit later on this evening. Real Racing Online is going to be up here later tonight. We're going to be doing that roughly. I think it's I know the session goes up at 7:50 Eastern, and I believe we're still doing 3 series, so that's going to be a whole lot of fun. David Lamaga goes to the outside in front of Rad Stevens, your pole sitter. So the 34 doing what he is doing best and trying to lead that outside line around. That outside line was much faster earlier, so let's see what happens here. Backstretch run, Talladega Super Speedway, inside line losing a little bit of ground. Now the 3 and the 8 having to connect once again. You got to get on that back bumper. You don't want to shove them down the stretch, but you want to make sure that you at least are competitive. Al Reed there to the inside, Lamaga to the outside. That inside line just gained a lot of speed on the exit of turn 4. Front stretch trioval run. Long trioval to the start-finish line here at Talladega, because it basically hooks and then goes straight, and there's your start-finish line. 34 gets that one by 1/1000th of a second. So the 34 going to climb down inside line to 3 right there. A little side draft from the 6. And now the 84 trying to shove. Whoa, a little bit loose. 3 into the 34. They got loose right there. 34 trying to merge, but he's going to have to come back and fall back in a line. Good save by the 34 right there. That is Lamaga. He is going to fall back into line right here. But don't count him out. He's still got his speed going. And the pack is right there. There's the 6 of Stevens. Rad Stevens trying to hold off the 3. Stevens going to lead that lap right there by 2/1000ths of a second. Man, oh man, look at how close they are running. Reed inside, Stevens outside, Brantlinger there. 1, 2, and 3 are drivers that pretty much have been there in the top 5 since the beginning. Killingbeck up 7 positions, now 8 positions into 3rd. Inside line running for these drivers. Staying tucked in as tight as they can get without, you don't want to shove the shover, that's for sure. Thank you for the follow out there, LC Spells 701. Al Reed out front, Brantlinger there, and man, oh man. Here's the gearbox of Reed right here. We're riding along with him. Al Reed, the 34-year-old from Rosenales. Italian driver, it looks like. Good to see him. Look at how that's that camera right there at the back bumper. Now, we extended our camera just a little bit so we didn't get any interference from the rear bumper of the drivers. But when you see that Chevy symbol pretty much disappear right there, that means that bumper is right there. Inside line for the 3. Brantlinger right there. Nose camera coming up. The Brantlinger right there. Hello from Ireland. Sorry, Ireland. That's where he's from. I was looking at the flag right there. Hello from Ireland, he says. How appropriate is that? Justin Barkley, what's up, buddy? Good, thank you for being out there. Big ol' I notify. John Smith, appreciate you very much. See everybody out there on Facebook, on Twitch, on YouTube. Brantley are going to go to the outside. He's going to leave 3 to the inside. Backstretch run, turn number 3. And man, oh man, there they are. The 8 slides in front of the 6. He's going to carry him forward. Going to make a slide down in front of the 3. He's going to carry that momentum. Oh, a little touch and go. The 3 falls off. Almost 3 wide right there. 8 and the 6. 6 is going to carry some speed because the 8 does not have anybody behind him. The 6 is going to lead here. So Rad Stevens leads. He's got the 84 right there. Rad's going to fall down the inside line. 84 is going to stay up high. 19 is going to be behind him. The 6 not anywhere to go. And he needs some help because if not, the 84 of Garland is going to pass him with ease. And now the 8 gets right to the back bumper once again. Turn 3 for the drivers. The 6 there to the inside. Now that help is right there. Side draft coming from the 8 and the 6. I'm sorry, the 8 and the 84. Chevy's out front, followed by a couple of Fords. 3 Chevys, a Toyota, a Ford, and then a bunch of more Toyotas. Awesome view. Thank you very much, Brian. Appreciate you. Always Justin Barkley. Good to see you. 15. Oh, 13 goes down low. And back up the track. Looks like caution's going to come out. That was... Man. I missed it. I saw him. I saw what happened there a little bit, but I don't wanted to really know. So that was the 73. He said he went off track right there. Backstretch, I'm not sure. Oh, that was okay. So there's the 13. Oh, it was everybody behind him. Holy cow. All right. You know, instant replay. You can back it up. So that was the 46 and how about just a little bit loose right there? How about the 46? Probably trying to put it 3 wide right there. So we're backing up just to see where they're at. That's scrambling right there. My favorite view in the world when we review things like this, the far chase view. Scooby-Doo. Looked like he was trying to get it. We'll check up right there. 46, 3 wide right there. 81 taps into the 13. 17's right there. 17 gets collected. 46 collected. 32. 9 does some cartwheels. And the 46 doesn't look like, other than his... Oh, man, the 54, just innocent bystander trying to slow down. Man, it's a wreck. And that's the banking right there. You can tell that the banking is absolutely atrocious. Brad Stevens bringing him around under caution. First caution happens lap 15. And man, beautiful helicopter word coming out. And that'll go to the number 9 of Brian Wojcik for doing some massive cartwheels in the air. It was awesome. Everybody to pit road. And I mean, everybody to pit road. Here they come, all except for, I think, Aaron Conover and Brian Rupert. They're going to stay out. Looks like Newborn's going to stay out as well. We're looking to see, Wayne Garland out. He's staying out. Here's a race off pit road. Looks like number 17 fuel only. Man, oh man. Everybody's coming out. Wayne Garland's going to be your race leader. He's coming off, leading the outside line for quite a while. And I believe he's going to change his pit cycle here. Possibly what could happen here is that he's kind of counting on another caution to come out, and that's when he'll go to pit road, hopefully, if he's not involved. Garland, Killingbeck, Conover, Rupert, and Newborn. That's going to be your top 5. And I don't know what's going on with the numbers. We updated SDK overnight, and that all changed. It's pulling their numbers from iRacing as they are. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. I am going to be looking into how to fix that, so that way we have the solid numbers across the board. Because you can't really see them there. 84. I can see them on my relative screen over here. The 84, 70, 56, 14, and 92. But I don't know. It's something different. I don't like it. Hopefully everybody out there is having a great day, and we absolutely enjoy having you aboard. Make sure you give us a like and follow out there, all the social platforms, because that's what we do. There it is right there. Facebook, Signature Esports. Twitch, Signature Esports. YouTube, Signature Esports. Pretty easy. Just got to remember one name. Always remember the 2 E's, though. Like, follow, subscribe, start your watch parties on Facebook. I welcome everybody to host the stream out there on Twitch, because that is awesome. I usually try to go through once a week, and anybody who follows me, I go back and I follow them. So it's kind of like that follow for follow kind of thing. And then if you guys watch my streams enough, I go back and I start hosting your streams. So that's kind of what I like to do. I like to be a part of my community. And Signature Esports is not just about iRacing broadcasts, but about gaming communities and top 10 videos. And I play all kinds of different games as well. So every once in a while, you'll catch me doing like Phasmophobia or Cyberpunk and GTA. Just kind of doing my thing. We had a stream schedule we were trying to keep, but the holidays and this weird pandemic thing has definitely thrown me for a loop. But now every Sunday you're going to be able to watch two races. You're going to be able to watch the Joe Six Pack Racing Cup Series, or the Joe Six Pack Racing Series. This league is kind of awesome, very limited to their drivers, and I think they only take drivers below 2K too, so that's kind of cool. That was in the rule book that I saw right there, and they're all, I think, what is their motto is, well, this is the take the money and run Talladega, but their motto is racing for oh, there it is, racing for the rest of us, right there on the right hand side of your screen. So Joe Six Pack Racing doing awesome. Next week we'll have a good promo video for them. Now that we have their cars in the field, and everybody will be ready to go, and we'll get them a Joe Six Pack Racing intro. That'll be awesome. Develop them as we continue to rock and roll with them every Sunday at roughly about 3:20 Central Time, 4:20 Eastern. We'll go live. They have a 25-minute practice and a 5-minute qualify, and we'll be catching the tail end of that, making sure everything's set up for them. And it's good to have them aboard. Killingback, though, he's going to be on the outside of Wayne Garland right there. And lights are off on the pace car. Turn 3, turn 4 is where they're at. They're going to hit the front stretch. Pace car is going to dive off into pit road, and we're going to go back to green flag racing right here. It'll be 18 laps complete. They'll begin lap 19, and it's going to be fun. Ooh, yeah. Thanks for following out there, Miller XS6. Appreciate you. Appreciate all the follows out there. Let's turn that alert box on so you guys can see it. Waiting for the green flag from Fred the Flagman. The 84 already gets going. You don't want to get a huge jump over the field. This can be disastrous for you if you get too big of a run, because that pack that's back there that is lined up, they're going to catch speed a lot faster than single cars, and you can already see it right here. The 48 is going to be right on the tail end, the draft of the 84 right there. And that can almost be dangerous. The 70 slides in front of the 84 of Garland. And that outside line is rushing. There's the 6, the 3, and the 8. They already carrying heavy speeds. Turn 3, turn 4. That was a spread out restart. So thank goodness nobody wrecked. Nobody did it. 48 up high. Trying to go to the outside. There's the 6. He's going to split him 3 wide onto the front stretch. Start finish line, the 6 right there. You see that speed. Oh no, the 3 into the 8 into, oh man, second caution coming out right there. Man, oh man, oh man. Alrighty. Here it is. 1 caught up into that as well. Everybody slamming on the brakes, getting on the brakes, getting on the brakes, getting on the brakes. Oh, no. Let's see. We are going to back up real quick. We know that the 3 was involved in that. Man. 48 was there to the outside. Far chase view right here once again. Here's where Al Reed is. Actually, this is going to be the chase view. Al Reed there, he's going to follow the 8. The 48 is up high. And we'll take this quarter speed because, that's 3 wide right there, front stretch. He's splitting the seam. 48 comes down. 3 kind of gets there. Ooh. Not much you can do. 48 up into the wall. Now they're 4 wide. 3's turned into the 8. Oh, man. Look at him go. And there it is. I mean, his damage could have been worse. Splits the 56. Gets back up on the track. Hey. Come on. Save it. Save it. Good save. There it is. All right, bystanders. Al Reed drops to 10th, and he's coming back around. Brad Stevens going to be your race leader. Thank you for the follow, Mr. Yak out there. Dumpster Yak. Or Miss Yak, I don't know. Dumpster Yak out there. Thank you for the follow out there. Appreciate you very much. Killingbeck now going to be out front. The Navy 70 is going to have Dave Swift right behind him. Those guys already on pit road. So Brad Stevens, Wayne Garland, those drivers back into pit road. See, Brad Stevens says this will be his second time to pit road, but Wayne Garland's first time. Wayne there for tires and fuel, I'm sure. Yeah, there's the right sides. Going to drop. Left sides. There it is. Killingbeck's your race leader. Free pass car coming around. That's going to be McFarland. He's coming around. He's going to be your wave around. He was a lap down. So he gets back on the lead lap. First car not on the lead lap right now. Actually, I take that back. He's coming around as well. So maybe that is the driver that's going to catch up to him. Tuisku. We're going to ask him. We'll just call him Robert, the 187 for the time being. Killingbeck out front. Swift right behind him, the 17 and the 13. There's Hubble, Eccles, and Lomaga. That was Eccles getting himself up there, the 7 up 72. I remember that paint scheme. You just run it. Get it, says Jesse Priest. Good to see you, Jesse. Absolutely fantastic to see you out there. Man. Talladega's been fun. Second caution happens just 2 laps ago on lap 20. Now they're just going to have to get to it. You want as many people behind you as you can get to run through the fantastic gears that they are all going to be set. So at least one more pit stop for most of the drivers, unless a whole bunch of cautions happen. But I think they're going to settle back in, kind of like what they did before. I've got faith in this. Just because, cautions are always beautiful at Talladega, but I know these guys want to go green flag racing. So if they go green for another 15 laps or 16 laps, you're definitely going to see some of the drivers who need that need that fuel. They might come in just a little bit early to try to finish the race ahead of everybody, but we'll see how it goes. Roughly about 28 to 30 laps. And by the calculation on the fuel calculator that I have over here, that's usually about the fuel they're going to get. Thank you, Brian. Appreciate you very much. I did get your driver. Appreciate you very much on that one. Join us this next Saturday, the 16th. Signature eNASCAR Cup Series action is going to be back with a clash at Daytona. That's going to be basically our season opener. And then the following week, regular season action is going to happen. We're going to have the Red Light Rebellion Daytona 400. That's going to happen on the 23rd. But before that, that Thursday, the 21st, we're going to have some Truck Series action, Xfinity Series action on Fridays. Midwest Days of Thunder. Make sure you tune in this next Friday. We're going to have them again. And every Sunday, we're going to have a Joe Sixpack Racing as far as eNASCAR action. And then, of course, always iRacing's best. SCTV, having fun. That's what we do. We do this. This is what we do. Tonight, Real Racing Online Dirt Series action. We're going to be at Lima Land, I believe. Might be wrong. It doesn't matter. It's dirt racing. We're going to be just slinging mud and street stocks. I know that we've got those. We've got super lates, and I was trying to find out if we were going to be doing the modifieds, or if we're going to switch it up to the big block. So I know that we're at least going to have 2 series running, but it's possible that it's going to be 3. Killingbeck's going to be out front. Pace car is going to dive off into the pit lane or pit road here in just about. I mean, we're talking He can see it right now. He's like, look, I want to get off the track. Let these guys run. Fred the flagman's right there. He's ready to get him going. Fred never takes a day off. He's always there for everybody. Killingbeck, Swift, Hubble, Eccles. Front 2 rows ready to rock and roll. Yeah, that's what you need to do. Slow yourself up into the field so that way when you run through the gears, you've got somebody behind you to help you. Because if you get a big run, you're going to get swallowed up by traffic. Green, green, green. Once again, Killingbeck and Swift. That's a great jump right there for the 70. And he's got a lot of traffic around him to help. And the 7's going to dive down. That's or 72 of Eccles is going to dive down. There is the 70 really holding on to it. The 12's going to slide in. Single file on the inside line. The 13 has nobody. Swift really trying to keep up with the traffic, but that's that pace that you've got going on. Eccles to the outside. Killingbeck trying to rock and roll. Woo, the 6 getting a little bit whirly. Brad Stevens trying to hold on. He's got the back bumper of the 72 of Eccles. Shoving him down the front stretch. Tri-oval coming up. 70-12. That's your front inside 2. Outside 72 and the 6. The 6 basically 72 of Eccles leads that lap. The 6 just jumping into him, and that was awesome. He basically steered his car for him. That was awesome. 72 in front of the 70. The 6 is right there. Eccles and Killingbeck. That's going to be the inside row. Stevens and Broomfield's going to be there as well on the inside. 72 slides up in front of the 6. 70 takes over the inside line. 72 using the outside line with the 6. 6 going to leave him and drop down, so that's going to change some places. The 13 is right there behind Travis Eccles, but the 70 losing ground to the 12. The 12 has the 6 to the inside, 70 to the outside now. The 17 right there with the 34. Broomfield, Stevens, that's going to be your front 2, and a good little shove from the... I wouldn't want Stevens pushing me around the track. You can duke it out on the last lap of who's going to win, but Stevens really trying to hold on to it and basically direct the 12 where to go. There goes Killingbeck right there on the inside line. Broomfield, the 12, driving that Toyota Camry around the inside line with Stevens in the 6 right behind him. Hard-hitting action already, 26 laps into caution so far in the 60-lap affair. Whoa! Holy cow. Something happened. Some wrecking going on back there. That was the 3. That was Wayne Garland and the 3 involved in that, I believe. No caution. Here's a look at what happened right there. Oh, the 13 came down into the 3, and then the 84. Oh, comes down, takes the 187 right there. 187 on pit road, trying to get off. There it is. 3 comes to pit road as well. All right, drivers on pit road, getting it fixed. Broomfield out front, single file. I don't know if the 13 got loose on that one or what happened, but he came and tapped the 3, and the 3 went straight up into the wall. The 84 was right there. We saw Garland doing that. Broomfield, Stevens, Killingbeck, that's going to be the top 3. And Patience is Prudence, 34 outside of the 8 back there. Only car on the outside line that I see. Drivers coming off pit road right now. Drivers a lap down. They're going to get back into the field. But that might be beneficial for them because they'll be able to get that lap back after it was all said and done. Broomfield, Stevens, lap traffic in front of them. .34 of Garland, Garland. The 34 of Lumaga. He's kind of running his own race right now. He has gone around some drivers and now caught the draft of the 12 and the 6. 34, he's rolling. He is rolling fast. Some trouble going on back here. These drivers trying to hold on to their cars. The 52's right there. 52 of Sutphin. Right, he's got. It looks like he's got a pretty darn good brand new car. He's letting these drivers go by him. Separation from the race leaders right now. You see a 4-pack group up front, but right now another 4-pack coming on. We're talking about 6-pack. Got to get a 6-pack. The 34 of Lomaga. He is. I mean, he's basically picking them off. He's side drafting his way to the front. And the 6 leaving some separation to catch some air so he doesn't overheat that car. And now he's gonna have to tuck in, because if not, that car is gonna be. What's up, Boomerang? Good to see you. He's gonna definitely have to get out there and start pushing again. Some traffic coming behind him. There's a 5-pack. Travis Eccles involved in there. Starting to catch the group lap traffic right there. There's the 73, run a predictable line, so that way you don't have to be in the way. There's the 17, the 19, and the 72. The 70 comes off pit road. That's Mike Killingbeck. He's got his car fixed up. And now he's back in the mix. Only a lap down for Killingbeck, so he's not far off. He just needs to stay where he's at. When these drivers come to pit road, he's going to have a little bit of an advantage to get a lap back, or at least get on the tail end of a lap. But pit cycles might be the problem in that one. We'll see what happens, because there's still a lot of racing left to go. Over halfway now, completing lap 31. Green flag conditions. Last caution was on lap, what was it? Lap 28. Sorry about that, 28. So they've, not 28, I'm sorry, lap 21. So they've ran 10 laps green now. Run, run, run like a runaway bride. There they go. Front stretch run. Here they come. 12, 6, 8. Rad Stevens was at the pole. He is sitting in second. Rad trying to be as patient as he can. He has Broomfield in front of him. The 34 is right there. I'm telling you, that side draft is working. Broomfield can pass, or Lomaga can pass people if they are not tucked in. He's doing what we were doing last night when we had a Daytona practice for the SECS. These cars, if they're not tucked in, they drive just the 190 miles an hour, 191 miles an hour. And you can pull a side draft and a little bit of corner exit draft and really make it work. But now the 34 has a little bit of help there to the outside. He's got the 70 behind him. Going to make that line as straight as possible, make that arrow go as fast as they can. They can reach speeds of 200 miles an hour here at Talladega, 203, I believe, into the corners. 12, 6, 8, 3 on the inside line. Outside 34, 70, 52 is back there. 2 trying to keep up with the race leaders. 13 about to be swallowed up. Only a lap. I'm sorry, he is 2 laps down. So Garland 2 laps down. Reed 2 laps down. Holding on to the front pack. Open for. What I would be hoping for is I would be hoping the leaders come in and a caution happens, so they get their free pass. So a green flag pit cycle and then a caution afterwards. And that would put them back on the lead lap. Those guys that are 2 laps down right now, you see it in the relative, it switches for you. Last car on the lead lap's going to be the 440 of Knox. He's 27 seconds off. Truth about the side draft? Absolutely. Brian, what are you doing out there? Sean, thanks for liking the stream. I'm looking over and seeing that happen over there. Very cool. Thank you very much. Like and follow. Send the stars. Donate to the stream. Go buy a t-shirt. Buy an SCTV t-shirt. Buy a Phillip t-shirt. That's the F it, let's have a beer. That's my friends over there. She's got like 3.8 million followers or something like that. It's crazy. Love Joanne Byrne. We're all the family. Over there in New Zealand, Australia. Daryl Paget, my iRacing's most famous Australian. That's my proclamation. The 12 still leading. Bromfield has the 6 there to the inside. Sickla, good to see you. Thank you for following. I appreciate you. Bromfield, Stevens, Lomaga, Brantlinger, and Davis. That's going to be the top 5 for you right there. And they are starting to get a little bit squirrely now. Everybody in that pack. Drafting is the key here. And keeping that line held down as long as possible. The 3, you see him run the Joe 6-pack Racing paint scheme. That's the guy that he's running that title. Whoa! A little bit of move for the 84. There's a little Mambo number 5 going on for him. Brantlinger trying to go to the outside. 34 loses his line. 3 wide right there into the exit of turn 4. 34 trying to hold the upper line, trying to stay in the pack. The 8 trying to carry the outside line. Thought he was going to go somewhere, but I will tell you what, the 12 and the 6, they are going places, and right now they have that inside line working for them. Huge run coming for the 12. "25 laps to go here at Talladega." We're gonna shorten that up so that way the overlay doesn't do its thing. Joe Sixpack Racing, Talladega. They are running at least another pit stop for all of the drivers here. Even the drivers that got kind of wrapped up a little bit earlier, they're still gonna have to come to pit road and get at least a splash and go. Most of these drivers are going to have to get at least a half a tank of fuel to be able to keep it up. It is the accordion effect, absolutely. 12, 6, 3, that's going to be the inside line. 8, 70, 54, outside line. There's Travis Eccles back there, the number 72. He's got the 19 starting to slide up there. That's Heaslett back up in the mix. Last car on the lead lap. This guy right here, he's following the 84, the 440, the Under Armour car. The Toyota's trying to link up and get back up to the front. Biggest mover of the race looks like it's going to be Matt Newborn, the 92. He's driving that Cardinal. Hey, you must be from Missouri. Let's see. No, he didn't put in his driver details. He's my favorite driver, folks. Cardinal Nation. I'm from right here in the Midwest, right here in Missouri. I grew up in Illinois, and I am a big St. Louis Cardinals fan, so hats off to you. Love it. And this guy is racing for himself because he wants to go fast. Talladega is where it's at. Broomfield still out front. He's got the 6 there. But I tell you what, Brantlinger is hooked up with a 70 of, and he slapped traffic. That's Killingbeck. He is hooked up with Killingbeck, and they're working it. But rain currently just outside of Champaign, Illinois. I grew up in Effingham, folks. Effingham, Illinois. That's where I grew up. 16 on the lead lap. Yeah. Broomfield, it's Sunday. You got to preach it. Bear down. Hashtag bear down. Sickler, good to see you, man. Oh, Bromfield, sorry about that. Bromfield and Stevens. The 8 is getting some work on the outside lane. It's trying to catch that draft in the corner. You see how the 12 and the 6 right there, he's using just a little bit of outside air, one to pull himself a little bit closer to the 8, but also to catch a little bit into that front splitter. That hole is roughly about 2 inches tall, and I think it's 16 and a quarter inch wide. In real life, I think that's what it is. If I remember correctly from stats, but I might be off. But it's really narrow, really small, and all of the air all that heat that's coming off the car in front of him will make that engine get up to about 300 degrees. And once it gets up to about 300 degrees, pop goes the seals, poof goes the engine. 12, 6 inside, 3 behind him. Here's the 8 of Brantlinger trying to get a shove down the racetrack from the 70. 72 of Eccles is running 4th relatively because the 70 and the 3 are a lap down right now, and they are trying to keep up with the race leaders whenever they go to the pit road. So, you know what? That works out because they'll be able to do it. Been through a lead on 57. Yeah, 57 is, that's Crossroads of America is what they call it. At least that's what the phone book said it was. 870. Now finally getting that outside line moving. 8. I think the 8's doing a little bit of rear view mirror driving because whenever the 70 moves, the 8 moves with him. And you don't want that. You want to, the 8 just needs to focus on his line in front of him and let the 70 come right to his bumper and let the 70 keep up with him. Don't move where that driver's going to be. You run your line, make that driver do what he's supposed to do. That's how you run these fields. Bromfield still out front. Got the 6 of Stevens behind him. Run that line. Don't look at that rearview mirror. You don't need to know that. You just need to know what your spotter says. Is there somebody to the inside? Is there somebody to the outside? You don't need to know who's behind you. Just run your line. 12-6-3. Driving it. See, much better. There you go. Catching up to the 12. Front stretch run was good. 8 runs his line this time. He might be listening. He might be watching. He might be listening. That might be something going on. Lap traffic coming up. This is about to get interesting. Run it. Bromfield, Brantlinger, that's going to be 1 and 2. Brantlinger trying to make the outside line work a little bit. Run it, your line. That's what I heard all week whenever we found out that we were going to be broadcasting. All that I kept seeing was that they needed to run their line and be able to hold their line, and that's what they're doing. The 12 doing a great job of just that. There's the 6. 12-6-3 inside 17's got himself up there. Hubble taking over 4th place from Eccles. Eccles there to the outside trying to get himself in the mix. There's a little 3-car pack in front of the race leaders right now. They are really trying to not be swallowed up. There they are. Outside line run. These guys driving to, I mean, if I were the race leader, I would just fall in there. 84. Woo, slows up the leaders right there. 3 wide. It's getting dangerous. Woo-wee. Look at him go. 12-6-3. That changes up the line a little bit. The 6 looked like he was going to go to the outside right there in front of the 8. He's just falls back into place, so familiar territory for everybody. Bromfield, Stevens, Brantlinger, that's going to be the top 3. Hubble, Heaslet, that's going to be 5 through it. Eccles, Lomaga, Newborn, Rupert, and Torchia, that's going to be your top 10. Man, look at them go. This is easy. Or not easy, exciting. It ain't easy being cheesy. Bromfield, 1500 I rating, A-class driver, 2.25 safety rating. Leading Brad Stevens out there, C-class driver. Pit cycle's coming. Here comes the 12. Woo, had to get down to pace speed right there. So is Eccles. Eccles coming to pit road as well, so these drivers trying to work each other. The 8 to the outside, 70's right there with them. There's the 6 and the 3, trying to get their lap back. All they have to do is hook up. 6, 8, 3, 70, 17, 84, 19. So these drivers still trying to work at Lomaga on pit road. Bromfield on pit road. Eccles on pit road. So those drivers were on the lead lap just a little while ago. 84 up high right there. Kind of losing it just a little bit. Brantlinger coming around. He finally takes over the lead. Now has the 6 right behind him. So 8, 6, and 3. All drivers we've known from RCR and, of course, RCR. I was reading something over here, folks. 8 this year is fast and your pick. Well, I mean, he is driving the junior scheme. RCR and the 8 was there for the 8 there for a little while was whenever it went over to Hendrick, I believe it became the 88. So RCR and Hendrick, however you want to look at it. 34 down low. Now he is getting swallowed up. Brantlinger out front. Last pitted on lap 21. And right now we're completing lap 45. So here in the next 4 or 5 laps, you're going to start seeing these drivers drop off into pit road. First car not on the lead lap. That's going to be Killingbeck in the number 70. He is right there. He is just 1 lap down. So is New. And I tell you what, Newborn about a half a lap off the 92. These guys coming to pit road right now. So, man, oh man, it's starting to shake and bake. Brownfield going a lap down to the race leaders. Rupert, Torchia, and Newborn there on pit road. Brantlinger, Rad Stevens, Brian Heaslett. That's going to be the top three. The 19 back there. Here's the 19. He is right there behind basically the front four drivers, but he's running third. Brantlinger, Stevens, Heaslett. That's where they are. Top three ahead of the cycle, and they're going to stay out as long as possible. Here is Brantlinger. Lance Brantlinger, Joseph Track Racing. Rad Stevens right behind him. There's Heaslett, a 40-year-old from Longview. And there's Rad Stevens. Killingbeck, number 70. He's still kind of digging his paint scheme. I was in the Army, so I got a lot of Navy jokes, but, you know, that's how it goes. All right, leaders coming to pit road. Who's going to take over? Uh-oh. Heard something there. Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't do it. Let's back up there. Let's see what happened. He's coming to pit road. Locked up the brakes, 19 into the back of him. Oh, man. Hit the commitment cone. No bueno. All right. I believe they might have fast fixes here. I think they do. Heaslett had a lot of front end nose damage after that one. It's in a brand new car. Brad Stevens takes over the lead. Not for long. He's got some drivers. I mean, Killingbeck and this pack right here, they are catching him, and they're catching him fast. The 70 of Killingbeck right there, the 12 of Bromfield, the 8 getting swallowed up right there, but he's at least going to catch that pack. He's going to be able to get that speed back up and run himself in the mix, so at least he'll be able to catch Lomaga and all those guys in front of him because he's got that draft working. Yeah, he's got him. Rad Stevens out front, and he's got a pack of hungry people coming. Heaslett's right there. He's going to get swallowed up by Killingbeck right here. Look at that. Got to treat them like lap traffic. They're going to go around. Watch him go around. Oh, 70 off the track right there. Got a little bit loose, it looked like. Looked like he hit the yellow line. So Lomaga's going to take over his position. Rad Stevens, he's getting caught. Yeah, he's getting caught. Stevens, Heaslett. Stevens came to pit road on lap 48, so everybody, oh, the 3 goes around. Holy cow, big wreck coming. And Rad Stevens not going to lose anything. Man. Oh, man. 10 laps to go. Here's what happened. The 3, oh, the 19, everybody, the 12. Man, oh, man. Let's see how this develops while we rewind. Fire, chase, view. All right. So the 187 comes up. I think he was trying to lead him around. Or he is up. So the 3 stays to the outside. It's got the 34 right there. Big checkup coming up right here. I think the 3. I don't know what happened. Let's look at it from right here. Let's look at the 19's point of view because I'm not seeing the left side of his car, and it looked like it bounced off the bottom and came up. Because I know the 3 was coming. He looked like he was coming down. Maybe still thought he was clear, but not sure what's going on there. I'm looking for the 19. Hold on, folks. Hold on. Hold on to your life. There he is. Brian Heaslet right there. There he is. All right. Chase view. There we go. Quarter speed. So there's the 3. 19 below the line. It forces you up. There's not much you can do about that. And the 3 was just there. It was just a little bit too close. Oh, man. Look at him go. Bam. 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 Tandem. They were pirouetting down the backstretch. If you're looking for fast, reliable, and trusted auto transportation, look no further than Black Horse Auto Transport. Whether your vehicle's running or not, let us haul your classic, exotic, or luxury vehicle today. Whether it's across town or across the country, Black Horse Auto Transport has all of your needs. Find us on Facebook at Black Horse Auto Transport or give us a call at area code 704-308-7740. My buddies over at Black Horse Auto Transport giving you the third caution of the race. If you need a tow, whether it's across town or across country, Black Horse Auto Transport. It doesn't matter where you're at in the country, too. You give those guys a call and they'll come to you. They'll move your priceless possession. Maybe you've got an old stock car that you want moved across the country. Maybe you're moving. Maybe you need to put something in storage. License insured. Those guys are awesome over there, so appreciate them. That's Todd Klinger. Tell him Jason over here, Signature Esports, sent you. Let's see. Man, oh man, third caution of the race, which is good. I mean, that's pretty darn good. You know, sometimes you don't know what you're getting yourself into when you're running speedways, because sometimes it just becomes a wreck fest. I've been there. I've done it. I think we've all done it. Remember to give us a like and follow on all of our platforms and share the stream. So I appreciate you very much doing that. Stevens Lomaga. I thought Rad was going to end up getting swallowed up by lap traffic, or not lap traffic, by their leaders, because they were catching him. I mean, they were 9 seconds off. But Stevens by himself could only run 185. Looking at his last speed, I'm sorry, 187 was his top speed. So when he was running 187, everybody else behind him running 198, 200 together. He was going to be caught very, very quickly. But now it all changes. And the 6 is back out front where he started, the pole sitter, leading him around here on the third caution. Man, let's answer some questions out there. If you've got anything you want to say, go for it. Appreciate you. How's everybody's day? I'm chatting with you. I like chatting with you guys. Lights are off on the pace car. I believe they're going to go back to double file. I think they're going to go back to double file. I might be wrong. They have single file restarts? Nope, they're going double file. Okay, I just wanted to be sure. No. Yeah. No. You're confusing me. Don't do that. Oh, man. Oh, man. First car off the lead lap. That's kind of beneficial for Heaslet right there, or Stevens right there, because everybody came to pit road. And so anybody that's on the lead lap is on the lead lap. That's crazy. Stevens, Lomaga, Brantlinger, Hubble, Eccles. It's going to get interesting. 12 cars on the lead lap right now, all the way down to Sammy Davis. He is catching up. That was your free pass car. Right there, Sammy Davis back there. Brian Heaslet on pit road. I believe he's getting some damage fixed. He might be at least. Stevens, Lomaga, Brantlinger. They go back to Green Flag Racing. We're going to have 7 laps to go here at Talladega. Joe's Six Pack Racing every Sunday at 4:20 Eastern, 3:20 Central. Man, we're having some fun. John Smith, great race, one more caution. I can see it. I can see it. See it happening. Pace car is going to dive off. We're going to go back to it. Let's bring you now sounds of iRacing Startup right here. 6, 8, 34, 17. There they are, front stretch. Waiting for Fred, high above the stands here. Green is coming. Talladega Super Speedway, man, oh man. Rocking and rolling, 8 tucked up. Green, green, green. As they approach the start-finish line, there they are. I love those cameras. They're my favorite. Action still happening, though. Stevens, Brantlinger, they're out front. Lomaga to the outside. It does look like he is doing quite well to keep himself in the mix. The 72 of Eccles has the 92 and the 70 to the inside, but the 92 and the 70, they're gonna be trying to. Oh, little wiggle. Wiggle. 8. Brantlinger has Rad to the inside. Oh, look at him go. Ooh, that's tight racing. Oh, 34 gets into the tire of the 8. Oh, they gotta force a caution. Be careful. 3 wide Eccles up top, just trying to hold on. Try to make sure he doesn't get in the way. Ooh-wee. Brad Stevens out front. Dave. Oh no! There they go. There it is. We said it. One more caution. That was crazy. Dunkin' Donuts. Man, you took out my Cardinal. Don't do that. No. Oh, man. That was insane. We're going to ride along with the 92 and see what happened there. Because that was insane. All right, cockpit view from the 92. He's there with the 34 to the inside. The 8's up high. Run your line. Drift up maybe. Oh, maybe up a little bit. Oh, help me, Tom Cruise. Help me, Oprah Winfrey. I'm on fire. Great job by accident avoidance for pretty much everybody out there. Poor car. Dang it. All right, Steven's still out front. We're going to basically... that came out on lap 5, so he's going to hold on to that. You can hear the clutching. That's what he's doing. If I say, look at those chickens. Look at all those chickens. You're a donut's. Good to see you, Dinkin. Oh, look at all those chickens. You will donate a new PC. Nice. No, there it is. Look at all those chickens. I see Intex out there telling me on Twitch, if I say, look at all those chickens, you will donate a new PC. That's pretty easy. Do it. Thank you, John. I appreciate you out there. Some of those views are my I work really hard on the camera views, and I've taken, inputs from other drivers and just kind of all over the place, and taken some of Fox's camera views and kind of tried to adapt my own. And by doing that, you kind of make a great product. I believe we're going to be in a green, white, checkered conditions. It'll be a or a natural green, white, checkered. So when we go back to racing, we're gonna have 50. It will be on lap 59. Right now we are on lap 57. They're completing lap 57, so they'll do 58. They'll be completing lap 59 and lap 60 under green flag conditions. So that would be, I think it's a natural green, white, checker. It says 3 to go, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Thank you for following IC and Text. I appreciate it. IC and Text, you can reach out to me. Go to Signature through Facebook, Signature Esports on Facebook. Reach out to me there, and we'll talk about all of that stuff. So, do appreciate you very much. Joe Six Pack Racing, Daytona, 60 lapper has been eventful. 4 cautions, good green flag runs involved in all of it. Nice stretches. We still got quite a few cars on the lead lap. Still quite a few drivers still in the race as well. Brantlinger, the number 8 on pit road. It's just is out of there. Shame to see it. Kerry Moore, the 980, back on the lead lap. Robert McFarlane, I believe he and the 46 behind him are off the lead lap as well. So, but it'll all be good to go. Alrighty. Lights are going to go off the pace car. They're going to go 2 by 2. I am going to be taking. Awesome. Thank you, IC. Appreciate you very much. Stevens, Lomaga, Killingbeck, Eccles, Broomfield. That's how it's going to be lined up in the top 5. Side by side, it'll be Stevens on the inside, Lomaga on the outside. Killingbeck and Eccles will follow suit. So Killingbeck will be on the inside, Eccles to the outside. Lomaga's been great on his restart. Stevens has been fast. The 8 has been fast as well. So we will definitely make sure that we will definitely make sure that we get these guys some shout outs and some mentions, because man, oh man, they've been doing great. It's been a great race. Cautions, it's Talladega. You expect cautions. It's racing. You expect cautions. That's kind of how this works out. So appreciate all of you tuning in. Make sure like, follow, and subscribe. Hit the notification bells on YouTube, and turn your notifications on Facebook. Host the stream if you're on Twitch, because you guys are amazing, and I appreciate you. And we will get this thing back underway. It is going to be a green, white, checkered, so they will complete lap 59 and lap 60 under green flag conditions, at least according to my relative. It says 3 to go up there once again, so maybe I'm just wrong. Lap 61 will be the one that they do. So green, white, checker coming up, and that's how it's going to rock and roll. It's going to be fun. It's going to be great. It's going to be gravy. It's going to be crazy. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. John, maybe. John Smith out there on UNC. You're a Tar Heel? I went to UNC. Awesome. John Smith out there. One more caution. I think, it's possible. Anything's possible. I think aggressive goes around. That's what I really think. And you don't want to see that. That's for sure. You don't want to see aggressive go around. Stevens, Lomaga, Killingbeck, Eccles, and Bromfield. That's going to be where they stand: the 6, the 34, the 70, the 72, and the 12. Man, oh man. Pace car dives off. And we're waiting for the green flag once again. High above the stands, Talladega Super Speedway, iRacing Spectacular, Joe Sixpack Racing, green, white, checkered is about to begin. Fred the Flagman says, green, green, green. Lomaga to the outside. Get a great restart with the 6 of Stevens there to the inside. Stevens sat on the pole and now has led a few more laps than some of the drivers behind him, that's for sure. He's led 11 laps, trying to make it the last 2. As right now you see the 6 has the 70 behind him. Stevens, Killingbeck, David Lamaga to the outside. Travis Eccles right there with him. They need to take the white flag. After that, who cares? 6, 70, 34, 72. Still running the top 4. Inside and outside lines working. They are working hard. 70 trying to make a side draft work, pulling some air off of the 34. 34 is going to be side by side with the 6. 6 is going to slide down. The 12 gets a little bit of rear bumper from the 70 as he slides back into place. 12 checks up. White flag waves. Lamaga leads at that lap. This 34, the 72 right there. 34 is going to slide down. 6 is going to use the inside line. Oh, man, forcing the issue. 34 in the lead on the inside line. Travis Eccles to the outside line. Side draft coming from everybody. Side-by-side action as right now looks like Garland, the 81 on the outside, is giving Eccles a push and shove all the way down to the inside of a turn 3. Losing ground. The 34, big shove coming from the 6. 6 is going to slide up, slide down. Whoa, down in to the mix. Trial will run. 6, 70. Who's going to win this one? Killingbeck wins. Newborn, Eccles, Garland, Stevens, but things are going to be, man. Killingbeck wins in the season opener at Talladega. Wow. All right, so we have to go back. Here's Killingbeck right here. So this is the end of the race one more time right here, folks. Far chase view, because this is how it happens. 72 had a great run with the 81 right there when they took the white flag. And then the 34 gets a nice shove from the 6 on the inside right there. 81 loses traction just a little bit. The 72 of Eccles is right there. The 12 is there. The 70 comes up. 6 is there. 12 to the back bumper of the 6. 6 into the 34. And bam! Eccles. Oh, 70 wins. And let's back that up just a little bit more because, man, that was interesting. All right. So as they were coming around, this is what it looked like. All right. So the 92 was there. Eccles finishes third. I don't know how they even scored that. That's awesome. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Brian, out there. Appreciate you. So Killingbeck comes home first. Newborn in second. And Eccles in third. Man, he's burning it down. Burning it down. Travis Eccles, your winner. Or not Travis Eccles, sorry. Mike Killingbeck, your winner, the number 70. Here is your race results brought to you by me, Joe Sixpack Racing Talladega. Take the money and run Talladega. Mike Killingbeck, the number 70 race winner. Matt Newborn. Anthony Garland is scored in third. Travis Eccles in fourth. Rad Stevens in fifth. Bromfield, Lomaga, Torchia, Sammy Davis, and Hubble to make up your top 10. Al Reed finishes in 14th. Sutphin in 16th. Garland in 18th. And moving on down. Moving on down. Oh, man. What in the world is going on? I am confused as to what's going on here, folks. All right. Let's try that again. There it is. All right, and I think that might be... Oh, there it is. There's the rest of the field. Holy cow, I don't know what was going on with that. We were talking about Garland in 18th. Brian Wojcik in 20th. There's Heaslip in 22nd. There is Rob Lowell in 25th. Greg Jones comes all the way down at the end right there. Guys are doing great. I enjoyed the broadcast. I enjoyed the race, and it's going to be exciting. Next week, we're going to have a whole lot of fun, and it's going to be quite fun, quite interesting. let's see if Killingbeck is. I see him in there. Let's see if this man is available. Mike, you got me? Mike, can you hear me? This is Jason over here in the broadcast booth. You got me? Mr. Killingbeck, do you have me? All righty. Well, he's there, so he's leading. He was the winner. Good guy. All right, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you very much for what you do, and we'll be back again a little bit later this afternoon. AJ, good job. Thank you very much, John. We have Real Racing Online Dirt Series action a little bit later on this afternoon, and we'll be back again next Sunday for more Joe Six-Pack Racing action, Cup Series action, a whole lot of fun. We are back to our regular scheduled program starting next week as well with the Clash at Daytona. Following that up, we'll be back into the Signature eNASCAR Cup Series action, Trucks, Xfinity, and Cup Series action. It's going to be a lot of fun. So thank you very much for tuning in. We will see you again just here in a few hours.